remember when I first decided to cheer for the Oxford Golden Bears, and my mom's dreams came true because she finally had her little cheerleader, because, let's be honest, Alyssa was not giving that to her. I remember hating the sideline cheering part. I pretty much stood on the sidelines anticipating the halftime performance, getting irritated every time the clock was stopped. And to be honest, I only continued with it for the competitions at the end of the season. When I got my surgery, I thought I would never do what I love again and cried about it for days. Then my mom opened Extreme, and it has been the best thing that has ever happened to me. For the past 5 years, I have lived my dream of competing and completely fell in love with the sport. I didn't have to torture myself anymore standing on a sideline. I began to tumble, which even my surgeon still doesn't know how I do it to this day. Thank you so much, Roxanne, for always telling me that I can do it, believing in me, and taking on the challenge of teaching me tumbling. I always trusted you and will always trust you. I still remember the feeling I had when I landed my round-off tuck on the tumble track for the first time. I was so excited, and now I'm pulling layouts on the competition floor, ending it with a pose and feeling like I just pulled a double full. Maddie. Cheer definitely would not have been as great all these years if I wouldn't have based with my other half. And thank you, but not really, because you set the standards really high for anyone else who I base with. I missed you a lot this year, especially getting in trouble for talking at practice, our telepathy when basing together, walking out on the floor together, and our little conversations we had while competing, like who fell as we're holding a flyer above our head and trying to make our stunt hit. We will always be frickin' frack. Mackenzie, you will always be my favorite flyer and back spot, of course. I will never forget the routines we'd make up on your couches in 5th grade, where secretly my dreams came true of being a flyer. Cheer is what brought us together as little kids, and I'm so grateful to have a best friend like you. Casey, I am so glad that finally after 5 years we became best friends this year, and I'm going to miss you so much. Especially our sleepovers every weekend where I keep you up really late, and your before practice chant in the morning, time for practice at Extreme Tumble and Cheer and Nottingham, PA. I know you'll be visiting me next year down in Tampa. Hales, because of Extreme, we became friends. I'm so happy I sparked our friendship in 8th grade when I coached with your mom on OGB. Thank God you were in my stunt group this year, because I probably wouldn't have been able to handle Ken's by myself all year. To my stunt group, we had a pretty rough season, but we always pulled it together for competitions, and strangely, for those full outs at the end of practice when we thought our arms were going to fall off, but somehow we hit. Thank you to my team for making this my absolute best and favorite season yet. We were a family this year, and I feel so blessed to have had this group of girls be my team my senior year. Thank you, Brad, for joining the Extreme family and just being you. I really valued everything you ever told me. Lastly, thank you to my family for always supporting me. Dad, I know, this keeps squeaking, sorry. Dad, I know you're going to miss going to competitions, sitting in a crowded stadium, listening to fans scream for their teams, especially the World Cup teams, because I know that was your favorite. Thank you, Mom, for shaping me into the best cheerleader I could be. I am a three-peat U.S. Finals champion because of you. You are and always will be the best coach me and every single athlete that has ever walked into Extreme will have, because everyone is the cheerleader they are today because of you. You are never given great cheerleaders, you create great cheerleaders. Even though you drove me crazy at practice and I would drive home crying because practice was bad or hard, I love you so much and will forever be grateful for everything you've done to give me the cheer life I've always wanted. Although cheer isn't really over for me, since I will be continuing in college, I will still miss all-star cheerleading, being at Extreme multiple days a week, and my Extreme family. Even the full outs at the end of practice when we all thought she was joking. To the younger girls, never quit this sport. Every one of you have so much potential, and I am jealous that you started this young because all of you are so amazing. I can't wait to come back next year and years later and see how extraordinary all of you are. Cherish every season you have left, because when it's over, you're going to wonder where the years went and wish it wasn't done. Thank you everyone for a great 5 seasons. I will be back to watch every year. I am honored to say I was and always will be a part of the Extreme family.